The following questions are: Number 1. What are the worst problems the world is facing? The worst problem the world is facing could be the global warming, because this natural disaster or problem causes a lot of other problems by the climate change, the increase of sea level, and the air temperatures near sea or coastal areas. Number 2. What improvements could you do to the education in Mexico? First of all, order classes, order teachers, and evaluate those teachers who can make properly their job. If they don't, they get out of the program. Number 3. Why is important to protect environment, diet, natural resources, etc.? First of all, it's important to protect the environment because we are practically animals, and all kind of animals share lots of environments. The thing is that if the environment is destroyed, we will lose our home, and if other species are damaged, the natural balance that are in these environments will be affected, and after all, destroyed again, and that affects us. Number 4. How can you protect dogs from abandonment? First of all, reducing the prices of essential products for dogs. Then educate children in order to avoid them abandon their dogs or make future generations also abandon their dogs by improving the education toward the animal respect. Number 5. What are the worst natural disasters and how can we face them? As I said, the worst natural disaster could be the global warming because it may cause earthquakes, tornadoes, may cause tsunamis, can also cause wildfires from all around the world, also can cause floods and many other aspects because global warming affects a lot of areas in nature. Number 6. How can people in your city be protected in case a huge earthquake occurs and there is lack of resources? Well, the best recommendation for this case could be maintain a reserve of resources in order to overcome this disaster as comfortable as it can. Government should build shelters where they keep resources in order for people to go, have place to stay, and have things to eat and consume. Number 7. How can you increase consciousness in people to stop animal cruelty? Well, as I have said already, animal education it's a good way to avoid people, or especially further generations, make cruel acts against animals. These are living beings that, like us, think, feel, and express themselves toward other members of its own species. They also can help us, the humans. Number 8. How can people produce natural food if soil is contaminated with the poison that it's used in order to plant GMOs? So, what will you recommend? Planting natural food or genetically modified organisms? Well, my opinion is that we should better plant natural foods because these foods are easier to obtain and to grow in case of a crisis, of course. It's also a lot more healthier. if we keep poisoning the earth in order to plant GMOs, we will soon die by one, lack of GMO seeds in order to plant only GMO products, or two, we will die poisoned by all the chemicals that GMOs have. These chemicals can affect humankind in a lot of ways, but the greater risk can be caused with health problems. Number 9. What is a GMO and what damage can cause on human body when consumed? A GMO, as I have said, are genetically modified organisms. They are modified in order to make the product tastier, bigger, more colorful. These modifications are made in order for make the product attractive to the market. They, as I have said also, they can cause health problems because they are more chemicals, and most of those chemicals are not good for humankind than natural food. So you are actually eating poison. Number 10. What of the topics did you choose for your project and why? I choose the earthquake topic, disaster, and the natural disaster topics. I choose specifically the earthquake of Mexico City in 1985 because this earthquake caused a lot of problems to modern Mexico, and these problems weren't as easy to overcome. So the way the country, and more specifically the city, overcome this earthquake, the values it created, and all the groups and all the countries who give the support to Mexico, and further, all the rescue groups that Mexico formed by this earthquake are very important. That's why I choose this topic. Those are all the questions. Thank you very much.